Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. We keep you informed on a daily basis. Everything going on in cryptocurrency that you need to know about. This is why you subscribe. Top story, Binance Smart Chain halted over potential exploit. A hacker made off with 2 billion BNB tokens worth over $500 million. And that's not all he took. Transactions on the Binance blockchain, also known as BNB Chain and Binance Smart Chain, were halted after a potential exploit in the network was detected through a spike in irregular activity. Well, what was some of this irregular activity? According to blockchain security firm Slowmist, the exploit allowed cybercriminals to get away with 570 million in digital assets, including Ethereum, Polygon, BNB Chain, Avalanche, Phantom, Arbitrum, Optimism. Binance was quick to alert their community on this one. They said, due to irregular activity, we're temporarily pausing BSC. We apologize for the inconvenience and will provide further updates here. Thank you for your patience and understanding. To confirm, we have suspended BSC after having determined a potential exploit. All systems are now contained, and we are immediately investigating the potential vulnerability. We know the community will assist and help freeze any transfers. All funds are safe. CZ, the notable CEO of Binance Exchange, also took to Twitter to update the community. He said, an exploit on a cross-chain bridge, BSC token hub, resulted in extra BNB. We have asked all validators to temporarily suspend BSC. The issue is now contained. Your funds are safe. We apologize for the inconvenience and will provide further updates accordingly. So, what do you think about this? Seriously, I'm curious to know what you think about this in the comments below. In my opinion, there are really two schools of thought here. Number one, the way Binance and CZ handled this hack should be the standard, transparent, communicative, openly willing to take the financial loss. What more do you want from a team? And actually, CZ and Binance have a history of being transparent, communicative. I've been following these guys since 2018. And, BNB just suffered a massive exploit that would have crippled 99% of projects, yet it only dropped the project 5%, and the project's currently hovering just 2.5% down. Yeah, I don't think betting against CZ and Binance is a good idea. Or another way to think about it, hey, Binance Smart Chain isn't that decentralized. 2 years ago, there was a couple month stretch where people actually thought that Binance Smart Chain was an Ethereum competitor. I fought so many dumb reply guys about how the chain was run by one entity and was not decentralized whatsoever. 2 years later, the chain is completely paused. And I actually think that's a big reason why the token value didn't drop that much in price, because not decentralized is already congruent with how we think of Binance Smart Chain. And finally, on Binance Smart Chain, I actually think one of the best ways to look at this is not black, white, right, wrong. Well, obviously an exploit, that's black and white, that is wrong. But to define the chains as this one's bad, this one's good, I think the best way to look at this, and moving forward, I hope to see more of this, we have a more nuanced view as we get more information on each specific chain. BNB, blockchain down because it was centrally stopped after a $500 million hack. Solana, blockchain down many times because of spam and technical issues. Ethereum has never had downtime, but was updated with a hard fork after the DAO hack back in the day. Are there other examples of this? Comment below. It seems we've reached the depths of the cryptocurrency bear market. If you've ever used Celsius, I'm sorry about this. Celsius reveals names and transaction history of thousands of customers in public court filing. The document runs over 14,500 pages long with customer information. So, Celsius naming names. In a court filing that is circulating online today, bankrupt crypto lender Celsius revealed the names and transaction history of tens of thousands of its customers. The document, which accompanied several other filings as part of the company's ongoing bankruptcy proceedings, runs more than 14,500 pages long. Of course, the company first paused withdrawals on June 12th and filed for bankruptcy a month later. We've been following the story ever since. Have you seen the document with Mashinsky's name on it and the transaction history of every user? Celsius published a 14,000-page document detailing every user's full name linked to timestamps and amount of each deposit, withdrawal, and liquidation. This horrific breach of privacy will lead to many getting robbed and maybe something else. Anything not provably cryptographically private will become public. That's something to think about. So let's not mince words. If you've ever used Celsius, even once, you are now name and information doxxed. Very cool, very normal behavior from an utterly psychotic platform that deserves to be absolutely burned to the ground. I actually have an exclusive video of Alex Mashinsky and Celsius leadership apologizing to its users.
Stop crying! Stop crying! He needs to stop crying! He needs to stop crying! He needs to stop crying! Shut the stop crying!
The Celsius rug and docs and BNB exploit and coordinated shutdown are two examples on the same day of how hard it is to separate CeFi and DeFi, centralized finance and decentralized finance. True open protocols should be protected, but we can't die on the hill for centralized companies. See, the issue is policymakers look at massive hacks and losses and see centralized finance masquerading as decentralized finance. Makes them want to capture the whole ecosystem without exception because they think DeFi is BS. Not because the protocols aren't powerful, but because they're actually not decentralized, or as decentralized. So tell me what you think in the comments below. We will continue to keep you updated on this if you subscribe to our channel. Of course, we are about to begin our week of interviews being released because we are at Future Blockchain Summit in Dubai. So look forward to some interviews with notable people in crypto. Send this video to a friend if they have questions regarding what's going on with Binance or what's going on with Celsius. This will answer a lot of their questions. It's just really interesting staying informed with how cryptocurrency is evolving and changing. MakerDAO to invest $500 million in US government bonds. MakerDAO, the world's largest decentralized finance lending protocol, announced on Thursday a plan to invest $500 million in short-term U.S. Treasury bonds and investment-grade corporate bonds. The plan, which was approved by MakerDAO members in a community-wide months-long vote, will see $400 million of the organization's asset reserves put towards U.S. Treasury bonds and $100 million invested in corporate bonds. Pilot transaction of $1 million has already been completed, with the rest soon to follow. Mixed reviews from the community, whether they like this or dislike this. Not the end for the project whatsoever, but it's just trending a little bit more centralized, which isn't necessarily bad for the price either. Just something to keep in mind. In other news, the Solana co-founder says the crypto bear market could last 12 to 18 more months because of what the Fed is doing. In the series of interviews we'll be releasing, we asked a lot of people's opinion on whether they think the bear market has more downside to go or if they're bullish. So you'll get a wide range of opinions coming up in this next week. Kind of big news for SushiSwap. Global asset manager firm Golden Tree revealed a 5.3 million token stake in decentralized exchange SushiSwap. Golden Tree has around $50 billion in assets under management and said it has been following SushiSwap for a while. The asset managers recently launched their crypto-focused Golden Chain asset management division and said they were psyched to be more active in all things sushi. Golden Tree says it plans to focus on helping SushiSwap work on its tokenomics and general strategy, among other objectives. Of course, SushiSwap is a fork of another popular DEX, Uniswap, and was launched in 2020. The future of this industry is developing right before our eyes. Coinbase used to do one thing, sell Bitcoin to retail customers. Now they sell many coins, they have an institutional arm. This is Coinbase's entire suite of products. The best case, Coinbase becomes the Google or Microsoft of crypto and everybody interacts with their products daily in one way or another. Or the other case, 95% of these products get beat up by startups that are hyper-focused on each category. Either way, crypto is moving in one direction. My name is Aaron. Subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow.